good to see you again. How are you today?
I'm good. I hope you are.
Today we're meeting to talk about the observation that took place for your goal of being more intentional in your teaching. So with that being said, what do you think went well, or is there anything that you're planning on to do differently?
I don't think that there's anything that I would change. I think having the children working together in small groups allowed them to be more comfortable with each other, and so they were not as focused on me. Whenever they ran into a problem with trying to figure out like how to get the blocks to push together, they sought help from each other instead of immediately coming to me for help.
So how do you feel about the coaching cycle so far?
I'm finding that it's very helpful. Meeting with someone, planning, and discussing information is giving me more insight on how I can be a more effective teacher.
I'm so glad to hear that. Like I told you before, it is a partnership. While I was observing your interactions with the children and the interactions the children had with each other, I really liked how you got down to their level and explained to them what the objective was and how you answered their questions. I think that you explaining to them that they needed to work together and ask each other for help before asking you kind of gave them a push to rely on their peers. I know a couple of times you had to give some reminders, but after that they were really working good together.
And yeah, at first I thought the way I had set the activity up wasn't going to work. But like after a few minutes, they were talking to each other and trying to figure out how to help each other.
So, how do you feel about this goal? Do you think that you would like to continue to work on this goal, or would you prefer to set up a new goal?
I think I actually just want to continue to work on this goal for intentional teaching for a little longer.
Absolutely. I definitely think that we can continue to strengthen this goal for you. I think that you're off to a great start, though. You explained the activity very well. You also allowed the children to work together, and you only intervened if it was absolutely necessary. I think some goals that we can incorporate would be to let the children rotate within the small groups and allow them multiple interactions and opportunities for problem solving.
That sounds like a great plan.
Great. Do you have any other questions?
I think that I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you for meeting with me today, and I look forward to our next observation.
Me too.